publicly fucking belittle someone for doing what they did to me, like you said, that means to me that you're actually scared of Dave Rose, bro.
Shannon publicly belittled someone just now?
Shannon isn't scared of Dave Rose. So
wait. Shannon publicly belittled someone just now? Who'd she do that to?
She, yesterday, in a chat, one of them Chapter 46 troll accounts, she said, enough, can you please just drop the shit with Scott's nieces or whatever already? And
I didn't say that. I didn't come on to fucking RP's program last night and say what I said, or did you miss that one?
I must have missed it, Ken.
You must have missed it. Yeah. You must have missed something, Scott. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? You missed something.
What a bitch.
Yeah, I can, Ken, because I work, Ken.
We'll go listen to some shit maybe before you start fucking chapping off the mouth.
Yeah, don't run that cocksucker.
You're just constantly confrontational.
Because Scott, listen, you make no sense at all, bro.
You make no fucking sense. You have major double standards
all the time, bro.
You're a fucking retard,
Scott. You don't even know what I said, and you're still arguing. You don't say this and say that.
Fucking
you don't even hear everything. So you're wrong. You're wrong. Go back and listen.
Okay, well,
you're
someone
wrong,
wants to give you the timestamp,
right? All right. Someone will give you the timestamp. See, Scott, everything's got to be reported and filed.
Holy fuck, bro! Now you're going to take this like a victory to the bank.
But everything's got to be reported.
It is a victory for Ken. Fuck you.
I'm not going to report
fucking Christ, man. You guys are fucking crazy.
You're crazy.
He's on the call.
You're a nigger.
Please let me say this to you. I am not going to fall in line and report and fucking file everything with you like you want people to do. I'm not going to do it. Listen, I said what I said last night. I said, Scott is right about a lot of motherfuckers coming in chats and fucking trolls get a reaction. Guess what? Ding, ding, ding. When you report, hey, someone delivered a pizza to my back door, ding, 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 they win. They know they got it. They know they did it. They can confirm. Like when someone says something in the chat of a show that 5 people are watching and Scott goes and makes a video on it, then they go, ding, ding, ding. I confirm Scott saw me in the chat saying shit about his nieces. Right? Is my point. And I agreed with you on that. But you didn't hear that, right? But you called me out tonight for that. But I did do that. So
I'm not calling you, and I'm asking you, and you're
fine. Whatever.
But you're responding, right? And I appreciate that.
I'm not your enemy, bro. I'm not your enemy.
And listen, too, but you're always like it's always
because you know what, Scott? I'll be honest with you. I despise you. I really do, but I don't hurt you. I don't hurt you. I don't call your bosses. I don't call FBI on you. I don't tell your name to the authorities. I don't go fucking call up your local, whatever, East Meadow Police Department. I don't do that stuff. You do. I don't do that.
That's scummy.
Right? So you're acting like you're battling a guy who does the same thing back to you. I don't. I never did. He does half these other people.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, like, honestly, bro. You battle, you go way overboard, bro.
No, bro. See, when you do this to me, no. When you do this to me,
you go way overboard.
You know what you're doing right now. You
know don't do the same shit to you. They don't
He's not doing anything.
Bro. They're not playing the same thing.
No. You have a lot of power, Ken. Your words have power over malicious
trolls. I'm being honest with you from the heart.
You don't want to believe me, Scott. You have malicious trolls that follow you and make Reddits. You have malicious trolls. You lead them, Ken. You don't understand it, but your voice is powerful. And then when you say this shit
about
me,
Ken.
They don't attack my family more, Ken.
Tear his ass up, Ken. Fuck this fucker.
You're having a conversation with me right now. What am I supposed to say to you? Am I supposed to lie?
They keep fucking removing me.
You out of your mind? Why would you want me to not talk to you and tell you how I feel right?
Behind the scenes and tell them that what they're doing is wrong, right?
I've tried to use
your roots against shoes or whatever the fuck, bro. You're rockers. You saw what the fuck rocking.
you got to stop. You're going too far. Or you don't be doing this. Stop.
Yeah, keep doing it, yeah. Keep getting Scott, yeah.
I get that,
college.
I get that.
Like, I'm not some fuck off.
I know, Ken, but like,
jerking off to your pain.
I'm not saying that you're in the Obsession Discord, but when you go on the shows with Dave and that Obsession Discord's going on, and the shit that they talk about all day in there,
I don't know why you. All right, listen, let me answer this. I don't know why you or anybody else thinks that I'm afraid of Dave or anyone else in this community. Okay? Because when I speak to Dave alone and behind the scenes, I speak to him like a grown-ass fucking man. Okay? He knows the things I don't like about him. He knows the things I don't like what he's done. Okay? Just like you do. But it's a different relationship because I can speak to him. No,
I don't want you and Dave to fight. I just don't like that you associate with a guy that fucking did that to my nieces, put their picture up. Like, it's not fair.
I don't like that you associate with some of the people you do, right? But I don't bring it up. You're the one who brings up who's hanging out with who. If you don't,
I don't ever go, hey man, Dave's cuddling up to you and all that shit. Travis TLC did a good job of cuddling up.
Listen, Scott, I don't understand why you think just because you start saying nice shit about me, I'm supposed to start saying good shit about you.
I'm not saying that, bro. Like, I'm saying let Dave Rose come out and control the narrative, saying that I'm trying to cuddle up to you.
Scott, unless you realize I am the only motherfucker that has stayed the fuck away from you, and has not flip-flopped back and forth with you over this entire fucking time.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah, you're right about
I'm the only one.
You're right about that.
Wow.
Yes, I am, because I don't play fuck game with you, bro. I might battle with you, but I don't play fuck game with you or with anybody. I watch it played constantly. I know the players. You're one of them. I don't play it. I got a big fat fucking mouth, 100%, but I don't play fuck game.
I like that you shut Danny down on your show that time. I called that out when he wanted to talk, but I just wish you'd do it a little more with Dave, because Dave did fucking throw it. You let Dave get away with it a little bit there, and he was like, Scott's cuddling up to you, he's trying to cozy up to you, and that's not the truth at all. I'm just calling shit as I see it. Whether I don't like somebody, I like somebody, I call shit down the middle. I try to. I'm not looking for friends, not trying to cuddle up to you.
Alpha males in this community, and the sad thing is some of them are crazy, and you're one of them, right? I'm not saying I'm not crazy. Yes, I'm a little bit fucking crazy too, or a lot of it. Whatever you want to call it. But the bottom line is we all have fucking done things, but I'm telling you right now, I don't play those games with you. I've never. And you might sit there and say, oh, you were on that call with fucking YR back in the day with the job thing and this and that. I got put into that position, okay, number one. I got sucked into that, and you know that, okay, because I never did anything like that. I didn't know what the fuck that really was. You know I'm ignorant towards a lot of shit, and you sit there and think I know, like, oh, he knows about this, knows about that. No, I don't fucking know half the time what the fuck you're talking about, to be honest, okay? I don't. All right, your shit could be written in Arabic to me half the fucking time. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even fucking understand half of it, all right? So I'm not that deep into it, bro. And I don't pay attention to all the shit like you think I might. Okay? Because I thought for sure you would have heard what I said last night, and you didn't. So I'm surprised that you don't hear every fucking thing, because I thought you did. So maybe you don't hear everything. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a lower percentage. But you got to understand that both ways, because I don't fucking hear every single thing and everything that's going down. I don't know. I don't know that Danny is doing this, and that. I don't pay attention to it. I don't speak to him about it. And I'll be honest with you, when I speak to Danny, the whole time me and him laugh our asses off. When I do speak to him, that's all we do, me and Danny, is fuck off and laugh and say stupid shit and laugh about things. And, you know, he never really even comes to me about anybody having to do with fights anyway, Danny. So, and really neither does Dave, because I think everybody knows that I don't really go down that road with people. You know what I mean? I might have gossiped in the past with people and sent a couple of messages here and there, like, hey, did you see fuckface say this about me or say that, like a normal person does. But I ain't in these discords. I'm not in these fucking things, and I have nothing to do with it. Plain and simple. And some of these people that I hear you call them out, they're kind of innocent too, bro, because you know what? Some of these people have never said a word to me about you.
Okay, so that's fine. But you know what tactics I'm using, though, right, Ken? The same guy that taught me the old DDoSing and doxing tactics. Because let's be honest here, Dave Rose went after everybody in my comment sections, and when he found out about the Texas Club, he went after Seaman and Travis too. So
Dave is your opposite, bro. Dave is your Canadian opposite, who is gonna be just as fucking stubborn as you. And let's face it, Scott, you're a pretty stubborn fucking guy.
I know, but when Dave Rose goes with the narrative,
Dave is just as hard. Fucking nose stubborn.
I just use the same tactics back on people that
Canadian motherfuckers. You could bury you motherfuckers in a bed of ice, frozen, and you motherfuckers will
Dave wants to segregate me, and he wants to threaten people that associate with me. Though I mean, that was the whole plan.
Because you're his arch enemy, bro. You're his arch rival,
and
bro.
I did. Yes, I am. I'm his arch nemesis.
You're his yin yang. It's yin yang. And when you guys were together, you guys were a sick, like little pair there. And I'm not saying that should ever happen again because Dave, listen, I don't speak to Dave about you really. Okay, we never really speak about you. I don't really speak to you. You can ask Dave himself. If Dave comes in here, he'll tell you right now. It's not Freudian. They're definitely not Freudian.
Freudian.
Listen,
right? No, but like the first time you said that was a Freudian slip relating me and Dave together, I got it, but now you're elaborating on it.
Yeah, and my point is, like, listen, I've heard Dave speak about you in the past, obviously, and I've spoken to him about you, but he doesn't really ever speak about anybody or anything in the community to me with shit, dude. We chat, honestly, when me and him talk, same thing. Like, I don't laugh with Dave like I do with some other people in this community, but I do talk, whenever I do talk to him, it's family shit, like, how's your family? How are you?
I hear that a lot. I hear that from both about it shit too, And we were all talking about that the other day, and I said, well, when I was friends with Dave too, he likes to deny that, but like when I was, there was a real side to it.
And honestly, the connection.
I tried to get people to understand that real side.
Well, let me tell you this, and maybe you can look at this from a different point of view. Maybe you'll see this from a different point of view because some people want to say, like I said, oh, he's scared of Dave and this and that. Dave is the first one to tell you that I will speak. I speak to Dave straight up. Like, I don't fucking hide anything from him when I'm talking to him. Like, I'll tell him.
He knows, like, I got personal experience there too, so I believe.
Well, let me tell you,
I get that part.
That I do have with Dave is speaking with him because his father had the same problem my mother had at the same exact time, and that was my connection and is my connection to Dave still to this day. That's why I said I would never give up on the guy because I had that connection with him, and it was bigger than YouTube. It was life shit. And he was like going through the same shit. So I had a connection with the guy. I'm not afraid of Dave. And yes, at one point, I was afraid of what he could do, just like what you could do and what some of these secretive behind the scenes people could do. So
there's worse than me and Dave out there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I get that. But the bottom line is, there's a lot of people that don't do the shit to you that you're doing to them. Bro, like, honestly, when I hear you talk like, oh, I know I just spoke to your boss and he said he called me back, like, that's outlandish to me for some reason that you're speaking with this dude's boss is just insane. It shouldn't be. It should not be. I don't understand the circumstances that gets you there.
That's your opinion.
Like,
that's your opinion.
Dude, it really is, bro. It's not normal. It's not
normal, bro. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think it's normal.
I'm telling you, bro. It's not, I don't know. It's not a normal thing to speak to another person's boss in this community. It's not. It's not, dude. I'm sorry, bro. It's not. And you pacify this. You called me out for 4 years for saying for saying that I was what's the word? I was acting as a Homeland Security officer and calling me out for all this shit with a fake badge. And then you turn around and you say you're an agent. And you say, no, I can't get in trouble for that because I could say I'm a cleaning agent. I'm a fucking, a flight agent. Yeah. But come on, Scott. You sit there and call me out for what I did, but yet you could do that and say, no.
I wasn't so much as calling you out as I was deflecting to get Boldsy to call you out because, like, he's gonna call me out for that. And I'm like, okay, well then call out Ken for this. It's like the double standard thing.
I'm not even talking about that situation. I'm not even talking about that with Boldsy. I'm not even talking about that with Boldsy. I'm just mentioning you calling me out for the last 4 years saying, Ken posed as a fucking
yeah, but I'm not
security
really.
agent.
I don't really
But
care.
yet
about
you
that.
say you're an agent when you pull somebody's work. But dude, listen. Listen. The reason I said whatever the circumstances are of why you spoke to these people's bosses, that's why I said that. I don't know the full circumstances of why you're on the phone.
How do you know, Ken, that? How do you know I'm not an agent?
I don't know why.
How do you know I'm not an agent?
But I can tell you this. Scott. I don't know why you're on a phone call with his boss. I can tell you this.
What I am, Ken?
I can tell you this. It's not normal. I can tell you that right away. I don't care.
I'll tell you what's not normal is utilizing company tools to find out people's locations. That's not normal.
Yeah. No, it's not a company
tool.
It's not a company tool, bro. It's like a fucking app.
It is a company tool, Ken. Then why did his boss agree with? Why does boss agree with me and say that's a major privacy violation? We don't condone that thing here at our company.
Who said that?
His boss. Why did he say that?
I don't know what you said to his boss. I
wasn't fired.
Well, you don't know the full story, Ken. So
yeah, I don't know, but I'm telling you this: there's apps that have.
You're trying to villainize me without seeing the bigger picture here.
I'm not. No. I'm not villainizing you. See, that's you.
Yeah, no, yeah, you are. You're trying to dehumanize
No, that's
me
bullshit.
Here.
No, that's bullshit.
No, it's not.
I'm not villainizing anybody. I'm giving my opinion. I'm not villainizing anybody.
Yeah, character assassinate Scott. I know.
No, that's no.
Yeah, but you're not seeing the big picture.
That's not fair.
It's not really just an opinion.
I listen, dude. All I'm saying is there's plenty of those fucking apps that I've seen where you press on it and it gives you like a 20 or a 35 mile fucking a mile radius around the place where you live to find the car that you want. Is my point. And that's what you guys described. And I said that's how all these fucking apps are now. I don't know if it was something that was specifically through his company or not. But my point was...
Let me explain what it
Yes,
what
I wish you would
is.
because... Yeah, go ahead.
What it is an advertisement that we can personalize. I can send a video of a vehicle to people. And what that does is they click on a link, and then that shows a radius of a city, and the radius is one of the things that it shows. And the only thing that I can see and how long it's been watched and where it was watched from. And that's basically what it does. Sent one to Scott when he was threatening me because I wanted to know where it was coming from. So if I could prepare. The other one was an accident to Ron Booth, who was in my messages from a message he sent me. I'm not friends with him, so it's not someone I would normally have in my Skype messages. So when I hit my mass send out with a video, it went to him.
Wait, you know what? I just thought of this, Scott. Do you know that your sister, right, sent me a message, right, a while back when she was speaking to people in the community, I guess, when she first got involved in the chat or whatever, and I didn't even respond to it. That's how far I didn't go. Like, I know you think like the niece thing and the sister and this and that. Like, I never got involved with any of that. You know that, right?
I never really thought that you did.
Well, I'm just saying, that's as far as like I could even prove it to you. Like your sister sent me a message, I didn't even respond because I didn't want to fucking get involved with that shit. I had nothing to do. I don't have nothing to do with your family.
You did. I never thought that you had anything to do with my sister.
But my point is, like some of these people, yeah, they're not innocent, but some of them are not doing the same thing in return. And as far as the boss thing and him getting fired, okay, I'm not trying to villainize you, bro. I don't know all the details. And from what he said, yeah, if it's a company thing, I don't know. But I don't know. The point is, did you call his boss and get him fired? That's the point?
I called his boss to let him know about what was going on between him and I.
And you didn't think that would get him fired?
I did. Well, did it? I mean, I don't really think it did.
I have been fired.
Yeah.
Now,
well,
I'm telling you right now, I have been fired.
It's affirmative.
But yeah, you're getting your job back, you said. So I'm not really sure what's going on.
No, I'm not. They are looking into whether it's a good idea to bring me back.
And why? And you lost your job for what reason? Because you said that. That's
what I'm wondering. Because listen, he never even got evidence of anything off of me. So how am I a
Yeah,
good
but Scott,
convincer?
Scott, did Shaft ever
But
call
yet
your
you're
boss?
talking to Scott right now. If this guy
Can I
you
tell
ever
you
call
why
your
I got
boss?
fired?
job, come on,
And,
man, come on. If I'm gonna
Meow
say, come
Meow.
on,
What was
come
the
on.
reason Meow Meow got fired?
Can I,
What?
I
Yeah,
think it's a
what's the
fake fire,
real
fake
reason?
fire, fake fire.
can I say tell
Allegedly.
you guys why I got fired?
Yeah.
Because of the fact that they listened to Scott McKinnon videos, devious Dave Rose videos on Scott McKinnon, and learned what kind of person from these videos that Scott McKinnon is. Listen to him with their lawyers and their legal advisors, and they are very concerned about things because of those videos with me around that could have such things from Scott McKinnon coming back that it's a risk to have me there.
They just don't want to deal with.
Correct.
And Scott,
They
you
don't-
know you have these tools to your.
They
to
don't.
your,
They don't
listen,
care
listen,
about
listen,
me.
But listen, real quick. Listen. Okay, you fucked up. You gave out the link. You let your fucking world. You let your world collide with your fucking business world, right? I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. You know. And Scott, you took it. You took those tools and you used them, man. Period. You're willing to go that route, bro. Like, that's why I don't fuck with you, bro. Because like if I was in your position, if I was fighting with Shaft, I wouldn't have went that far because he didn't do that to me. Did he do that to you? He didn't call up your fucking work, dude. Like, you can't give him a pass on that, dude. You can't give him a pass, bro. Like, come on, Scott. You can't give him a pass on that, dude.
Well, he was getting back at me for hanging out in Dave's streams and listening to Dave and being around Danny in Nikki J's Discord.
Yeah, from
That's
here.
exactly what. That's all my messages say.
From here on out, my lawyer will be talking with you, Scott. I won't be talking to you or on a call anymore.
Exactly.
I'm lawyering up now. Fuck this shit.
Pretty much what it all boils down to.
Oh my God, this bro. What are you lawyering up for? You gonna protect your fucking?
I gotta protect my dark room.
You're gonna protect your '84 Bonneville, like, from getting taken. Like, what?
I'm worried now.
What are we talking about here? That's gonna be taken.
I can't really say very much till I'll let my lawyer do the talking. It's fucked.
Well,
yeah, in defense of Shaft, yeah, it is just a tower being is like it doesn't even give it an exact location. It's just based on where a person is around at.
It's
someone fired. Why would you be on a call with them?
It's reason of why he used it. You're not comprehending it. He told me directly.
That's the.
I've explained it several times.
He used it to find out where you live. Basically, is what you're saying.
It's his words directly. Scott, I just sent you that link. You know that video that you just watched? Yeah. Well, it shows me where your location is. Okay, Shaft, prove that to me. Then he proved it to me.
Well, like I said, it's not an exact.
Are you going to let me talk, or are you just going to talk over and control the narrative? Control the narrative. Control the narrative. Control the narrative. Don't let him speak. Don't let him finish. Control the narrative. Don't let him finish. Don't let him finish. Control the narrative. Don't let him finish. Speak over him. Speak over him. Speak over him. Control the narrative. Control the narrative. Speak over him. Speak over him. Control the narrative. Control the narrative. 4-on-1. 4-on-1. Speak over him. 4-on-1. 4-on-1. 4-on-1.
Can you at least take responsibility for getting him fired, Scott?
Control the narrative. 4-on-1. Speak over him. Control the narrative.
Can you at least take responsibility for getting him fired?
Narrative. 4-on-1. Speak over him. Control the narrative.
I think
Can you at least take responsible for getting him fired, Scott? Take responsibility. Take responsibility, Scunty.
No narrative.
Take responsibility, Scunty.
Narrative.
Take responsibility for getting him fired.
Well back.
Take responsibility.
Periodic Behavior Podcast. Thank you.
Take responsibility for getting him fired, Scunty.
No.
Why? You did it.
So what do you want to say, Scott? That Jeff tried to find you?
I'm not even sure anymore.
Shaft said what he said to Scott.
4-on-1.
Shaft said what he said to Scott. Shaft opened himself up. Shaft opened himself up when he said what he said to Scott. Plain and simple. If you're gonna go online and you're gonna say something,
come on here intimidating,
and you're gonna say something like, "Yo, I know your area now. That video you just watched, and you're gonna throw yourself and you're gonna throw your hat into the ring like that."
To intimidate me on something.
Yes, I get it, Scott. I get it, and I agree.
Something I said is a 10. Can you read the screenshot of Shaft then and tell me if that's a threat?
I'm telling you, I understand why you did what you did. Okay. I understand why you did what you did, and if you wouldn't have went on that tantrum for 5 minutes, I could have said that 5 minutes ago. All right, but the bottom line is you had the power of that tool in your hands and you used it, and I get why you used it. The guy said to you, "I know where you live. I'm going to blah, blah, blah,
blah, blah." He intimidated me as you're associating with a guy.
I get it. You're right. You're right. And you know what? That's why he got fired.
So is it okay? Is that okay for Shaft to get Scunty fired?
Look, all I'm saying is when you look, Vikings, you can say whatever. All I'm saying is when things go this far, right? It's the Wild West, and anything is possible.
Yeah,
now, I'll take it to this.
Yeah,
league, fucking. This is the league. Let's just throw fucking
necks and nooses and hang them.
Condoned. Hey, listen. In a way, man, it's condoned, bro. You want to throw your hat into that ring, bro? Like that's what you would do. I never.
I was being threatened when this happened.
They're not threats.
I wasn't even.
Well, he talking about karma for his association with people is not a threat.
Because
it's
I'm talking about karma.
I know. I've got.
It's not a threat. I didn't threaten your life, Jack. I didn't say I'm coming to kill you. I didn't say anything like that.
Okay,
okay, Scott. Maybe you just worded it wrong then. Maybe
you just don't comprehend what a threat is. You're
no. I'm just saying you worded it wrong.
What was your intent with that?
No. You're playing the victim.
Whatever, dude. Fucking playing the victim. Fuck that.
No, because I feel like an SJW liberal, and I feel like a victim and threatened. Now I'm going to fucking use the phishing link.
What is?
And then I'm going to intimidate you. And then you used it to intimidate me because you felt threatened when it wasn't a threat.
What was it then?
Me talking about karma because of your association with the people who are fucking with me and my family, Chad.
It's almost midnight. It's almost midnight. I'm going to send out that video. What's that?
Scott, what's the thing I mentioned? You said you're sober, you live in this life where you want to take fucking responsibility with God and with life and do it behind the scenes, not on camera, and be the person that you say you are and all that. Like, I understand your back's up against the wall, you want to protect yourself and everything, right? But to go that far with it, is it okay? Yes or no? Hey, listen, who's to question anybody who defends themselves? I get it. So that's fine. But the thing is, like, going that far, it's like you're speaking to Shaft right now, right? Like, I bet you if you would have waited another week, you guys would have worked shit out and been friends anyway.
Oh, that's what those troll accounts were saying in the chat there the other night. That's convenience. They were saying Scott jumping a gun too quick again.
Yeah, I think like if you would have just waited just a little bit, I think.
So who was that then under that alt account, Ken?
Oh, well, you're not going to sit here and start tying things together when you think Bullseye was fucking Shaft 2 years ago. Okay, so stop your shit with your conspiracy theories. All right? Dude, stop. You sit
are you
there
learning off of the trolls, or are you a troll?
You sit there and dude, I don't read shit anybody writes, so I'm not learning off anybody. Okay?
It must be
once again, Scott, you have no clue what you're talking about. Once again, Scott has absolutely no clue.
Hive mind community.
You make claims like that, and in reality, if you saw reality, you would say, "Man, I'm a dumb fuck."
I just said hive mind.
You can sit there and say that, bro.
Hive mind. I
guess
it's
fine. Whatever you want to say, bro. Whatever the hive mind means, I don't know, and I don't give a fuck. Well, I don't really care what it means. I know what I know. I don't read the shit. I don't read any fucking troll shit. I don't read even regular fucking
All right, I'm just saying it's ironic. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's great. You could fucking tie whatever you want.
I'm not tying it in, Ken. I'm just saying irony is irony, bro.
Right, and you're always right, Scott. You're always right. Right. You're always right.
Fucking wet brain.
You got a lot of growing to do, bro. Honestly,
Ken, you got a lot of growing to do. I don't think I'm always right. I take more accountability than any one of you fuckers.
You think you do? You sit there and claim.
Oh, I know I do, motherfucker. Don't even start.
You can't even take accountability for getting Shaft fired.
You take credit for it all the time.
None of you take accountability for
definitely take credit for it all the time, bro.
Right. Just like Scott never shows evidence or proof of his life. No, never.
No,
never.
bro. I mean, listen,
what it does, yeah, right.
What are you showing to prove? Scott,
my Jeep, the girls, my life, my job, my pay stubs, everything else the patrol was asking for.
Why do you have to show that, Scott?
Because people ask me for proof, like Volzy. Prove the proof. And then when you show the proof, well, the proof's not good enough. We're going to lie over realities more.
Scott, why do you care?
Because people are retarded, Ken, because I don't like retards. I don't like retards.
You're a fucking libtard.
Because I don't like retards. I don't like retards.
Why do you
That's simple. I don't like retards.
Libtard. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Well, I don't like retards.
That's dumb, bro. Because if you have all those things, you wouldn't give a fuck who says what.
Oh, but I like to drink my opponent's tears every day, Ken. I get off on it. I get fuel.
Whatever that means, bro.
We know.
I get fuel from it, so that's how I grow.
You let too much shit bother you, bro.
No, I don't, Ken.
You let too much shit bother you.
Don't.
Yes, you do.
That's what
yes,
I do.
You do,
no,
man.
I'm a fighter, Ken.
Yeah, this is what you do. You spend your weekends fighting people all the time.
Yeah, and I don't mind it at all, Ken.
Well, when you take a heart attack, you will care.
If that's life you want to live, bro, hey, then God bless you.
All right, thank you. God bless you.
I mean, listen, I'm not judging you, bro. If that's what you want to do, then hey, that's what you want to do.
Yeah,
you're allowed to
like
do
a man.
Yeah, well, you're obviously allowed to do it, right? So
I like that. Testosterone.
You really are. You really are a
float your boat, bro.
You really are.
That's what keeps you entertained and shit.
It does. I like that people are obsessed with me and jealous. It's very entertaining.
No, you're just a fucking.
I don't know why you would like that. I don't know why you would like that.
You're just a fucking. I don't
know why you would like that, dude. Honestly,
you're just you're just a fucking libtard. Shut up.
I just love the irrelevancy. I don't know.
You know, this is the funniest thing. I'm just going to throw this out there. People tell me people are jealous of me, but I never say people are jealous of me. Just throwing that out.
Well, Scunty's got a big ego, you know.
So, Scott, I wanted to say this.
Big fucking ego.
What you said, when it's coming back to you, could be perceived as a threat. You may not meant it as a threat, but it could be perceived as
that's what I said. Shaft wanted to perceive that. That's fine. He's allowed to.
But he found it to be a threat, so you understand that. It's not like
well, that's up to a judge or a lawyer to deem it whether it is a threat or not, right? So,
and then they kept one up in each other. Then they kept one up in each other, and Scott got him on a technicality, bro. I mean, you know, the guy shouldn't have thrown his hat in the ring.
Come kill me. Do something about it.
He shouldn't have thrown his hat in the ring, bro.
Don't give a fuck.
If he didn't want the outcome, then you know what? Don't play ball.
If you're Scott, you know, all I was doing was
wait, hold on. Hold on, Scott.
That's all I did.
Scott, all I'm asking you is this. Just realize who plays ball with you, okay? And who doesn't. That's it.
He can't.
That's all I ask, bro. You're entitled to do whatever the fuck you want, whenever you want. I don't question you. And
okay,
I wouldn't.
That's fine. All I'm asking you, Ken, is you do a good job.
Yeah, but you don't know, but you don't realize what I do.
But you do a good job with almost everybody.
And I don't
you really do. You do a good job with almost everybody when it comes to Scott, and I appreciate that. And I left you alone for the longest time. If anything, I was only complimenting you, and I'm not asking for praise for that. But everything was fine. And then, boom, you went and did a 7-hour drama show. Let Dave control the narrative, and we were back to square one, bro. You got to stop.
It's not letting Dave control the narrative. It's Dave's on the call. I mean, he's responsible for what he says.
But you have no problem calling out everybody. You shut Danny down when he wanted to talk about you one night. You got to shut Dave down.
But that wasn't me shutting him down. So that because he's specifically talking about you.
But if you don't want problems with me, and that's appreciated, and Dave will even say hey, Scott's going after Ken innocently again and victimizing you. But yet he'll go and utilize your platform to talk shit on me when you don't want to talk shit about me. You got to call him out for that, bro. It's that simple. And there'd be no
problem. It's not my job to call him out, bro.
You
You call him out. But dude, you call Dave out enough for yourself. Why do I have to call him out?
Because then there would be no problems with me and you, and then Dave couldn't control that narrative between you and I.
Yeah, but see, Scott, you're telling me I have to turn to Dave and I have to call him.
Ken. Come on, man. Travis, can
you just answer me for a second? You're telling me that I have to turn around, dude. Travis TLC, what do you mean? What
he called it out about you and Dave, bro, and how Dave's always trying to use you like this, and he does, bro.
I get that. Yes, he did. He has in the past. 100%. Yeah, 100%.
He constantly victimizes you when it comes to me. But then he goes on your show saying, I'm trying to buddy up to you, but I'm trying to be nice to you. He doesn't want us fucking being cordial. He needs you to be fighting me, though. He needs your platform. He needs your audience. He needs you and I to be battling, bro.
He don't need me for shit, bro.
He does.
He don't need me for nothing,
It helps him a lot. If Mers calls in and Nikki calls in and you call in and it's against me, it helps Dave tremendously because you aren't retards. I'll put it to you very simple.
Why do you think that helps him? Why?
Everybody in the community knows that helps him because it gives him more credibility because you guys got a following and a voice and you're not mentally fucking challenged. If Dave has only mentally challenged stalkers and Latino feet there and fucking other retards calling, then it doesn't make him look good. If it's anybody with credibility like yourself, it does make him look good. And then, you know, the narrative grows. Like everybody sees that, Ken. Come on, man.
Dude, but I don't sit there and agree with what he says. Do you hear me palling in there and going, yeah, Dave, you're right. Yeah, get on him. Yeah, that's right. Like half the time, if he's saying something. Sometimes. Yeah, in the past, yeah. But you're talking about the last time he was on a live stream with me, which was recently. You said when you did that 7-hour live stream you did, when Dave came on, he spoke for himself, dude. I didn't fucking agree with him and start talking shit about you. I spoke my own shit. I spoke my own shit.
You do got a point. I will give you that. You got a point there.
Yeah, I mean, I spoke my own personal shit that I was speaking about you. Okay? I didn't like fucking jump in on his shit, but I wasn't trying to push a narrative with him, is my point. But you can't hold people responsible for what other people say, man. All right? And I understand if he's on my platform and saying it, it's like, all right, am I supposed to shut the live stream down right there? Or am I supposed to call him out and be like, Dave, don't fucking say that about Scott and defend you? Or am I supposed to just cut him off air or mute him? Or like, I'm trying to understand what I should do.
Maybe just shut him down, kind of like what you did to Danny the night he was wanting to talk about me. I don't know.
Yeah, but see,
I'm not getting into that tonight.
And my point was I wasn't getting into drama regardless. You know what I mean? That night.
I don't want to talk shit about you. Opinions are one thing, but I don't want to talk any negative about you, Ken. I don't want anything there anymore.
Dude, even if you are, even if you are and don't have a problem with that, I swear to you, I don't. Because I've seen a million videos.
I don't even want to do YouTube, Scott, bro. Like, honestly, I'm not out here trying to make donations and shows, bro.
Scott, do I respond to every video you make on me?
No, but Ken, you got to understand, like, I gave up doing live shows and taking donations.
I know the whole story. I know.
But when you guys do that and you're doing it on my name, it fucking infuriates me, bro. Like, I'm done with that shit. I need that shit to lead my life.
What? Doing what in your name?
When you guys go on there and start trashing me or talking about me, you're getting donations for it and live streaming and making a show out of it, bro. Like,
people are giving their opinions.
I don't do that
on
shit anymore,
dude, and nobody even really says anything about you in the donations, bro. What are you talking about?
No, man, I'm saying like making a live stream out of it. Ken, I'm not in the YouTube game anymore. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't.
But you're making videos yourself about it, though, dude.
I'll make videos about it, defending myself and taking it seriously, though, Ken. This ain't like a fucking comedy skit. Yeah, I'm making donations for it.
I'm on there giving my opinion seriously. I didn't sit there and say, "Oh, this is a big comedy sketch on Scott." I went on and fucking covered drama that we were in. I was taking it serious.
I guess when you're giving an opinion on me or whatever you're doing there, but when you're with certain people that have taken it way too far with me and my nieces and my sister, and I know you're sick of hearing it, but so am I, bro, because every day I wake up to comments from Danny from another blackout drinking night, and it's all about kids and playgrounds and my nieces, bro. And
yeah, but Scott, do you realize when you said that shit about my... But Dave, I mean, Scott, listen, when you said that shit about my daughter's schools, do you realize that for the next fucking 6 months in Tony's chat, I fucking saw East Meadow High School, Ken's daughter, this and calling Ken's daughters, gonna speak to Ken's, this and that, Ken's mother, Ken's, like, so the shit you say also has rebuttals too. So it works both ways, bro. So I know you don't see that shit because you're not paying attention to your own shit, but it works both ways, bro. I've seen it fucking a million times.
I know, you know. That's why I put it out there because
but you Scott, guys you don't get this. Listen, Scott, you are a personality in this community. You are a personality now in this community, and you know you are, right? And everybody knows you, most of everybody, okay? So yeah, you're gonna have people out there that are gonna randomly start saying shit about you in a chat, just like me, just like a lot of other people, and it's just gonna happen.
And it's had is one thing though, Ken, but has your daughters actually been messaged like my niece has? Has that happened?
Dude, I've had a lot of horrible shit happen.
But has that happened?
I've showed proof.
Because like
I've
Joe
showed
is,
proof of shit.
You know, Danimal messaged Joe's kids straight up on Facebook. That's fucked up. And my niece was messaged. That's two people I can say that their kids were contacted. That's
Dude, my entire shit was fucked, bro. I had a lot of horrible shit happen online. Okay? Shit that was predicted, some of it by you. And I'm not saying you did it, all right? Because I have no proof. And I don't really think, I don't know, man. But all I'm saying is I've had horrible shit go down on the internet with my fucking life, with my town, with their schools. And I have the proof. I have screenshots. I have everything. I could show you 1, 2, 3. If I you know.
And I'm sorry that I put it out there for people to do that, because I can assure you, I really didn't.
And I get that. And I
have nothing to worry about. If you didn't do it,
then that means, listen, if you didn't do that, then it's the same thing as before that you said to me, oh, but you're going to put out this narrative and people do that. They'll turn around and attack me for what you're saying right now. And it's the same way with you. Like, people have done that in the past. You said this, threatened to do this to the kids at the school or whatever, or contact them. And then all of a sudden, shit like that almost happens online. You know what I mean? And basically does happen online.
But when it comes to schools and shit, the FBI, they're not a very good organization anymore. But fucking somebody, I don't know, man. Somebody's got to be good law enforcement that can trace that shit down, bro. Because that's serious shit. If bomb threats are really being called in schools and shit, that's next level shit, bro. And I know Joe has claimed that, and I just find it hard to believe because I don't know. Joe said some people in the community got arrested and they were done away with it. I don't know. Where's Coop the Comedian? He seemed like he could fucking fit that profile, bro.
Look, all I know is there's things that are legal and there's things that are illegal, right? And there's a thin line between a lot of those. And despite what some people may say, it's certain things are legal and certain things aren't. The bottom line is what you did, it was not illegal. Was it fucked up? Well, people will be the judge of that. But calling up his boss was not illegal. Contacting his boss and telling him, hey, this guy's an employee of yours and he sent this to me online and made this threat to me. And it's okay, even if you threatened him a million times before that, the bottom line is you hit up his boss and you told him, and he, unfortunately, I guess, he described they don't want to deal with the bullshit, and he kind of used that app or whatever the case may be, and he gets fired for it. It's a fucked up move to do, but you know what? It's not illegal. You can't be arrested for that. I don't think you broke a law by doing that. So, I mean, let's be honest, so there's things that people can be fucked for and things that they can't, bottom line. And like I said, nobody could be arrested for going into somebody's Facebook.
No,
and going into their fucking family shit and saying shit with their name or saying shit against their name and making fucking outrageous claims about fucking molestation and fucking this and beating your kids and all this fucking crazy shit in somebody's town fucking shit. Where they live with their name involved with it. That shit happens, and it's happened. And that's fucking horrible shit to happen, because you know what? The person who does it can't get arrested for it. Won't get fucked for it. If they keep doing it, they will. If they keep doing it repetitively, they'll get arrested eventually. But if somebody went in 1 or 2 times and did that, they can't be arrested for it, right? So it's happened.
I'm wondering why Shaft bosses would have to go
horrible
to
shit.
Yeah, but why would they go to why would they go to Dave Rose's streams to watch videos on me?
Listen, I'll tell you this right now. I'm getting the idea that Shaft's got a big mouth. I'm just thinking Shaft's got a real big fucking
I'm not the one threatening their jobs, and they shouldn't have anything to worry about me. They should know the full extent of what they're watching there.
I don't know why Shaft would tell.
Well, it's to control the narrative with his bosses to say, "Hey, this guy's a lunatic and he's a loose cannon. Hey, check this out." But let me not tell you how much I know that Dave Rose is a lunatic too. The guy lying about him and controlling a narrative and putting Scott through fucking torture and. Oh yeah, he forced him into rehab and fucking harassed him and fucking put up fake Facebook posts. Hey, you don't tell your bosses that part of it, though. It's just to control one side of the story.
What I did tell them, this is what you want to listen. I can tell you what I told them. I said they asked me what your name was on YouTube, and that's what I told them. And the rest, their people found the rest, and I guess connected things or something. I don't know what they.
What happened?
I said I gave them yours. They asked what your screen name was on YouTube, and I gave them that, and then they did their thing and whatever they did with their people.
Yeah, this is why I don't like bring this shit to my personal life. Because,
well,
people will be
my personal life has been fucked with for too long.
Oh yeah, but you don't
Scott,
with
understand this.
Yo,
You don't
Scott,
have to
Scott, as far as Danny MT, right? As far as Danny goes, what he does with you and what you do with him, like, I don't get involved. Like I said, I don't speak to him about you. And if I do, it would be like a very quick, like, oh, really? That's going on? Or, oh, shit, look what so-and-so did, or what he said about me, or, something like that. It's never like, oh, yo, go after his job. Yo, go fucking, call up his boss or hurt him somehow, blah, blah, blah. And Danny's never come to me with shit like that. You know what I mean? So
Danny has publicly put it out there that he knows my job. Then he tried to retract it all, saying he was going to contact HR. He goes out telling people I attend Onyx. I'm here. I'm there. Posting dealerships.
Look, all I know is I told Danny straight up. I told Danny straight up, and he knows this, and I bet you if he was on the call, he would agree. I told Danny, like, he knows I might gossip with him once in a blue moon, but he knows, like, I don't get involved in that shit, and I'm not playing Mr. Rebound, like, where he gets into a fight with Joe, and then, come, hey, Ken, what's going on, and come over to Ken shit. And I saw the other night there was something about he put in the chat, and I saw it after the stream, that he called me and tried to get onto the stream. And, it's like, half the time when he calls, I don't know if he's calling my I don't know what it is with his Skype or whatever the case is. He's going to probably think I'm lying, but half the time he calls, I don't even see that he calls. But the bottom line is he knows I don't get involved with the shit he's doing. And he knows, obviously, I don't like the shit with the nieces shit. I mean, I would leave family out of it. And he knows that. So, but I don't know why he'll condone it. Because, like, if he's on the call with you right now, he'll say, well, hey, Scott said this, this, and this. That's why I did this, this, and that. You know what I mean? So, like, you guys go tit for tat with each other, bro. So don't give me a fucking problem because I might speak with him on the side, or he came on one time when I'm doing
the double standard with Danny, though, is that, like, when me and YR were on that show that one night, Danny came into the chat starting shit when everybody was being cordial, going on kids this and kids that, going back at it. And then YR cracked a joke about Danny and MMA kids. And I just went, oh, really? He did that? That's literally all I said. YR came up with the joke, which was a clear joke because of Danny's behavior in the chat, because Danny started it. YR cracked the joke. I was like, oh, really? And then Danny took all that out on me, never called out YR for it, never gave a fuck, was friends with YR the next day and on a show, but went after Scott's nieces over and over. It's just, he's a major, like, it's an obsession with me and my sister and my sister's kids, bro. And my sister had to block Danny. It's real. So she had to block him. She knows he's unstable as fuck now. Because when I went to rehab, everybody remembers me and Danny were friends and going through it together when Nikki Nines was trashing both of us for being drums. And then
Scott,
my sister,
I know
no, hold on a minute.
Danny would come on and disagree about this whole thing. You know what I mean?
But it's the truth. And my sister said, Scott, when I get to rehab, not everybody that you thought was your friend was your friend when you went in there. So obviously I figured that out pretty quick. Like, he's the slimy two-face, bro. He tried to use public pictures of my sister as saying they were sent in a sexual demeanor. And Dave's still trying to run with that narrative, bro. And it's fucking, like, ridiculous. They're public Facebook photos that she fucking sent to Danny because Danny and her were talking about fitness, bro. So, like, it's
I know,
fucking,
but you're taking it, like, personal, bro.
No,
you know
but they do
like,
that.
Yeah, I know, but they're fucking with you just like you fuck with
I
them,
understand
bro.
that, Ken. I understand. But there's retards out there that aren't
I'll agree with
capable
Scott.
of
I'll agree with you, Scott. They don't need to be, sending pictures, public pictures. I know they're public, but they don't need to be,
some
taking
people know,
pictures of Facebook.
and thank you, Bullsy. And some people know that that's a troll, but there's people that don't. There's people not stable in the community, not out there, and they believe the stories that Dave and Danny are saying. Like, they believe it and they run with it. And they do other fucked up shit, bro. Like, this community is not,
I know. I understand. People believe fucking horrible shit about me. So, and I get it. Like, people are going to believe shit that's not true. People are going to believe stuff that is. I get it.
Be careful of your audience and what you're getting them to believe. Like, you're manipulating people that are fucking unstable.
Can I ask you a question, Scott?
Yes.
Why do you go after people that associate with Dave and Danny?
Because if you associate with them, you're condoning their behavior, essentially.
Oh, that's not fair, bro. Because you associate with people too that then you could say you're condoning what they've done in the past. Like it's the same shit, bro. That's not fair.
Dave's tactics.
You know where people stand, though. But you know where people stand.
Tactics used against him, Ken. He did that to Travis.
You know where people stand, though,
he
bro.
He threatened everybody who associated with me, Ken. He scared the fuck out of everybody in this community to fucking completely dehumanize Scott.
All right,
to
so
complete this my character, bro, and he threatened everybody's job and livelihood. Him and Tiffany did it, bro. Don't sit there and deny it.
Listen to me for a second.
But you're going to sit there and deny it. You got Tiffany Mott.
Who's denying what? What am I denying?
But people don't like that you have these people that are malicious, Ken, Mott, because you're, to them, I'm not the only one. To them, to the trolls, the other trolls, you're condoning their behavior.
Dude, Scott, listen to me. When Tiffany comes into my chat,
even if I don't see it that way.
Hey. I mean, dude, when Tiffany and Dave, I don't even see in my chat.
I'm just saying, even if I don't see it that way, there's other people that are going to always see it that way.
Dude, when Tiffany comes, all right, that's fine. And I don't give a fuck what they believe because I'll tell you this. When Tiffany comes into my chat, I don't. When Tiffany comes into my chat, she's a fucking perfectly fine person the whole night. Doesn't say shit about anybody and has fun in the chat. So when she's over there on my time and her time together, okay, she's fucking totally fine. She doesn't say shit about anybody, and she has a great time in that chat. What she does in other people's chats and with other people, I don't know, and I don't care. It's not my business. Now, she's maliciously hurting somebody, and I see proof, and I see all this, and I see all that, and I have everybody coming to me like, holy shit, look at what she's doing, look what she's doing. Of course, I'm going to be like, well, wow, that's fucked up because she's not like that when she's on my shit or with me, and I don't speak to her about that shit. So, like, I don't understand why I'm supposed to go and fucking now be considered affiliating with a person who's a
You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that from other people because she's done a good job intimidating people the fuck out of this community. So you can say the same to me and Dave.
So what you do?
Yeah, that's fine. You can say that. Yes, that's fine.
Okay. So like, what? Like, okay. So you want to make that claim against Tiffany, but dude, my bottom line is. And honestly, the only thing that matters having to do with me is when Tiffany's with me on my shit and we're together, there's nothing like that going on. She's just having a good time. And that goes for all these other people in there because you can go take screenshots of my chat. There's no one in there talking shit about people. There's no one in there.
Is the comedian having a good time?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully he's having a good time 6 feet under some dirt right now. But I'm just kidding. But listen. Well, when they're with me, bro, that's not going on. You can take screenshots of my chat.
He did want to rape Joe's kids, so.
Oh, that dude's a fucking imbecile psycho. And
I think, honestly, I don't know where he's at, but Joe did say, like, if shit really did happen, like bomb threats to his kids' school, like, Joe did once say that, don't worry, those people are not on the internet anymore. I had that clip somewhere. There's people in this community that I'm trying to figure out who it is. Maybe they did.
Well, honestly, we were friends with Coop, and as horrible, and I don't say this, and you know I'm a nice person, that I wouldn't tell even the worst comedian or impressionist or whatever the person's doing that they suck horribly. I'm not the type of person to be blunt and go, that sucks what you just did. Like I even might give a fake laugh because I don't want to be an inflated asshole, right? So my point is, with Coop the comedian, a lot of us, including Joe, would bend over backwards literally to act like we liked what he was doing. Because we liked the guy and we felt bad for him and we wanted him to be a part of shit because he wanted to be a part of shit. He was the type of guy to be like, how come you haven't called me in the last 3 weeks? And it's like, yeah, okay, dude, I know people should check in with each other, but like, dude, calm down. You know what I mean? And he would get like antsy like that. So people would go out of their way to make him feel comfortable and good about himself. And that's the truth because he was a very worrying type of person about what he looked like and how he was perceived to people. And we went out of our way to make that dude feel comfortable and always treated him right. And that dude just snapped one day. I don't know why or what, but started talking shit about cancer with my wife and all this crazy shit. And just like a guy like Pro Violence, who I barely, and Scott, you know this because you have your eye on the community and you might not see everything like I thought, but you know this. Pro Violence is a whack job. Okay. And the guy got married in my t-shirts to my channel. Okay. That's number one. Right. And I had no problem with him. And I'll put my hand on a Bible I'll fucking swear on my mother's soul, okay, that I never went into a chat and trolled that guy and started fucking with him and made him attack me the way he did for the last 2 years. Yeah, Mr. Pickles. I already know who Mr. Pickles is, but but the bottom line is,
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I know who he is too. He came to me after all that shit and said, "Dude, I'm Mr. Pickles," and I was like, "Dude, I'm getting accused of being you. Like, this guy's attacking me for 2 years because he thinks I'm you." And the guy even admitted to me, "Yeah, I did say that to that guy because he said it in fucking on fucking
probably
Twitter. He said it on Twitter. I have the fucking screenshot.
Probably like Jim K's.
Well, no, dude, listen to me. Pro Violence went on Twitter and told everybody the news that he supposedly I said in his chat. Okay, before this, he went on Twitter and told everybody the news. He blurted it out. Okay, on Twitter. I have the screenshot. And then so he accused me of being the only guy who knew this news and went into his chat and trolled him when it was not me. It was this guy, Mr. Pickles, who admitted to me who he is. Right? And you know who he is, trust me.
I'm Mr. Pickles.
Mr. Q-Ball, Silver Saint, Jeebus the God.
Look, all I'm saying is I didn't deserve this guy fucking going at me all for like fucking 2 years, and I ignored his ass. And my point is, like, you got to ignore some of this shit. Like, Scott, if I don't have to respond to a guy like Pro Violence, why would you respond to half the people you do? You know what I mean? Like, let some of this shit go, bro. It's not that serious.
He has.
I think I do let a lot go, to be honest.
No, it seems like you don't let a lot go.
Okay.
It seems like you touch, like you'll even touch on like the most obscure references to you in a chat sometimes, and I'm like, why does he care that person even said that?
You don't let nothing.
Like, why are you even addressing it?
Tennis Racket Jones.
You don't let.
I don't know why you're mentioning random names right now.
You don't let anything.
That's not dollar.
You don't.
No, the Mr. Pickle channel reminded me of a cucumber channel that was running around in Drew's chat talking about bad hypnosis.
Well, it's a TV show. It's a fucked up cartoon.
It's a real fucked up cartoon, but that person loves that cartoon, and that's why they named themselves that name. And they admitted to me,
Holes type of cartoon, maybe.
No, it's not Johnny Holes, dog.
Can you believe that people think or thought Latino Feet was Johnny Holes? I don't know how that fucking started.
It is.
No, it's not, man.
Oh, please don't throw any curveballs at the sky, man.
I've never thought like for a second it was.
No, Scott, you come out with some crazy shit sometimes where you're like, fucking Extreme Chef is fucking ballsy. I know it right now.
I don't remember that, to be honest with you.
Like, dude, I was like, what the fuck is that?
When did that happen? When did that happen?
That's what I'm curious about. Apparently, I was an Extreme Shaft shitting on myself the entire time.
Dude, I spoke to somebody and I was like, dude, I know you're not the same person when you did this.
Wait a second.
Like,
but Ken, was this when I was drinking? Like, I don't remember this, bro.
Yeah, you might have, but this was, you said this for a couple of weeks straight. So it wasn't like 1 month.
Years ago, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that shit.
Extreme.
But anyway, my point is, listen, you're not always right. Sometimes you're right, but you're not
always right. I never said
I
was always right.
All right, well, and sometimes the way you think of people is not exactly who they are. All right,
and I know that can be. Maybe I'm wrong about this shit with you,
some shit. But I have said that about you in the past, and I know you've said it about me. I get it. But
it sucks,
it goes both ways. I get it. We're just caught in a dilemma, dude. The dilemma is we just all keep fighting, and you're willing to go the whole route. I'm not willing to do that, dude. I'm not willing to hurt your job.
Yeah,
I don't want to hurt your job.
Family is like
I don't want to hurt your job, dude.
No,
I might have sat there and laughed one day.
People couldn't accept. People could not accept
some
me.
Cold-hearted shit like that, dude. Yeah, I might have done that, and I could be a cold-hearted cunt.
You can be. You said you wanted me to die.
I know I can.
So
yeah, I get it. But I also said a lot of good things when you came out.
Yeah, I know.
That you obviously don't hear. You know what I mean? So
no,
like,
I did
just
hear
like
them,
you.
Ken. I do.
All right, but just like you, I'm a bag of mixed shit sometimes, right? But I haven't flip-flopped with you over these 6-7 years, dude. I haven't dragged you in and tried to make a mockery of you on my stream and say, hey, let me just get my tricks off on Scott one night because he's a dope. I never did that to you. I fought you straight up head to head for the last 6 years. I never flip-flop on you once.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I never did. You know what I mean? I didn't play that game. Yeah, I fucked with you and I fucking said things and got involved with a lot of stupid shit, but I've never went that route. And I sat there laughing about the job thing when I got sucked into that stupidly, because I don't know what's what, and I'm going on a stream, and then all of a sudden that's on there, and yeah, I'm fucking drilling you, and I'm going back at you because, of course, yeah, I'm mad, and I get it. You do the same thing that night. Oh, I'm gonna put Ken's fucking whole shit up in the chat. Come and check it out, and I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like, I get it. You're pissed. You want to really do it, but you held back. Yes, I get it. Same thing with me. But the bottom line is, I would never call your fucking job or want to take your livelihood from you.
I never wanted to do that to you either, Ken. That's why I never did. You've never given me a reason to really go that far.
And I understand Shaft threatened you and you're defending yourself.
He tried to use intimidation on me. And took something as a threat. I didn't know that.
I get it.
He left himself open. Or if he's going to go to law enforcement and say
he
that's
left himself open.
And then he showed me my location. And he's still
talking to Danny.
But then you did deny the location, right?
Okay, yes, and then Danny was saying that Shaft gave it to me and all that shit. So, like, what am I supposed to believe there, Shaft? Like,
I never gave you
anything. But then he'd jump on the call with you guys in the Discord and you'd be all friendly with him and Nick and Jason. So I didn't know what to believe, bro. Like, I don't know what to believe with you. I find you a little shady, bro, to be honest with you. All car salesmen are.
All right, be honest. No, we're not.
Yeah, okay. Right. Shadiest people in the fucking world.
But do you sell used cars, is the truth? Like, do you sell used cars or new cars?
I sell both, but I sell certified used cars.
I'm talking about those guys who are like on the lot with those shit cars.
Let me be serious. This company that I work for, I've never worked for a company that takes care of their customer like they do. They do a really good job. Very honest. No bumping rates on people. Crazy. You know, price is price. We're the only country or the only Chevy dealership in the country that are selling Z06s at sticker.
Do they give out rubber?
Since I'm chef too, I do the same thing.
Well, Shaft,
Shaft's risking like getting his job back here.
Shaft, listen, real quick, Shaft. I'm sorry this happened to you, bro. And you know, I never had a problem with you, and I stick up for you, and I like try because I don't think you're a bad guy at all. I really don't, right? But you know, you mix it up, you get involved here and there, you know, and you made the threat. You threw your hat into the ring, and Scott, you know, checkmated you with that shit. And unfortunately, you know, if you lost your job over it, that's fucking pretty unfortunate, man. I feel bad for you, dude. I really do. And it sucks.
Like him and Brian the healer coming to do a drive-by on me, bro.
Meow, meow.
But listen, you know, what you want, man.
I
don't want nobody dead, bro. People die enough, dude. I don't need that. I don't want that, dude. You may think that. See, that's where you get shit wrong. You think motherfuckers are sitting at home praying for your demise. Like,
and they certainly are.
Like, meow, meow on the biker.
Maybe a couple, but not many.
Not me. I don't do that. I don't get my rocks off on praying other people's misery.
I know a few people.
I don't get my rocks off on that.
We don't have to pray for your demise, Scott, because you're going to destroy yourself someday anyway. So we don't need
to. Says the guy that took 17.
Hey, fuck, who cares? I'll take 17 more and I'll still be standing. So fuck you.
Yeah, I'll stand longer than you.
It's called end. I know you got envy. I know you're jealous, Scott. I know you're jealous.
I'm definitely jealous.
I know you are.
100%.
You are. Well, you'll get there. Don't worry. You'll have a couple heart attacks. You'll catch up. Don't worry. Don't even worry, dude. At the rate you're going, you're gonna be right there.
Right. Watch out, Vikings. He's going to show you his punching skills on the bag.
I want it. Still waiting for my waiver.
I thought you were going to fight Danny.
I'm waiting for that waiver, man. I end up like a heavy bag video maybe or something.
Scott, why would you want to fight in the first place? Don't you think that's not worth it?
I fight people that want to fight me? I don't know. Like, what do you mean?
Well, no, it's a street fight. A normal person wouldn't really want to be in that situation.
Is it a street fight if he sends you a waiver, though?
No.
Well, is it a boxing match or a street fight?
I mean, with a waiver, it has to be a legal fight. It can't be a street fight.
That's like sanctioned, pretty much.
Well, if his hands are licensed,
it has to be. Yeah.
Yeah, he has. someone has to sign off on a waiver, definitely, or Scott can sue the shit out of him once he beats his ass.
Well, we all know Scott would get his ass beat, but
So it's really not a street fight. So it's
I mean, but it's like 6'1" versus 5'7".
Scott's
Who's
5'7".
5'7"?
Scott's 5'7" on a good day.
Well, Danny isn't 6'1".
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
is.
Danny is 6'1", 6'2".
Scott ain't.
Oh, well, it's funny because I showed my license with my height and weight on it, but yet we never see any proof of anything from Danny. So
this is the part.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say that.
Scott, you're as tall. Scott, you're as tall as a mini fridge.
right.
You stood next to it, and the mini fridge was taller.
I think the reason why trolls fuck with Scott so much is the fact that he likes to put out information about himself.
And a mini fridge is 48 inches tall.
No, but it's the fact that some people are trolling, and I understand that, and they're like getting what they want. I mean, we can make them prove another thing. Look at this fool. But the reason why I do it, don't think I'm stupid. I don't get that. The reason why I really do it is because there's some of you that are trolling, right? But then there's a big, huge demographic that aren't trolling, that are believing all of your lies. Again, that's why I put it out there, so those retards can see that I'm telling the truth. Because there's a bunch of retards that don't understand trolling in the community.
Well, okay, I understand that. So here's my counter. You know, people, you even say yourself, I'm a Riri, I live with my parents, I'm this, that, and the other. How come I never show anything about myself? Because there's nothing to, you know, I live with my parents, people say that. I'm a dent head, I'm this, that, I'm a scrawny dude, right? But I don't reveal anything about myself. Why is that?
El dente.
Because there's nothing to know. You don't have to prove anything to people. If they think you're a stupid head.
Your name's not William?
Who's William?
I don't know. I thought that was your name.
But this is the point, Scott. You don't have to prove anything. If you want to be about your personal life, no one cares. That's your life. You don't have anything to prove. Why would you want to try to prove that you've been with more women than anybody else?
Man,
you're one of the people that asks me for proof, Paul. But what do you?
Yeah, for Dave doxing Simo's place at work. Not that you've been with women.
That's my job to prove I get all the girls. That's my job.
You know, I asked for proof that Dave doxed Simo's place at work, not proof that you've been with so many women. If you've been with so many women, good for you.
But I've never really rebutted to you with women, though.
Exactly.
Guys, I gotta go to sleep. I'll talk to you guys. Chaotic behavior. All right, guys. I'll talk to you.
Thank you, Ken. I'm sorry, Ken. Thank you, Ken.
Will you and Dave be reviewing this tomorrow, Ken? Or
oh, he left.
No, I don't think Dave will be reviewing. Although it is tomorrow, Saturday. So
well, I have given Dave a lot to review, like a whole week's worth. Like,
not really.
Like I'm talking 13-hour Dave Rose. You know, fucking shit, diner.
And all the same Riri's will begin the chat, going back on their word, and fucking Bird is
Who
nice.
cares what they think?
Bird
Who
is
gives
nice.
a fuck?
Bird is different on the call with me, and then he'll be in the chat saying, "Cake big boy, this and that."
But this is back to the point, Scott. Why do you care what they think?
Flip flopping. It's stupid.
Cake bitch.
You have nothing to prove, right?
I prove everything to myself every day.
Okay, then that's good enough.
That's all that matters.
It is. Now, the whole thing. No. Like, what if your bosses now see that we're having a cordial conversation, Shaft? That's not going to fit the narrative very well.
I'm sure you'll send them in. I'm sure you'll send them in.
Well, that's why Shaft said he's risking getting his job back for associating with me, because really it sounds like if this was a legal thing.
No, nothing legal. No.
Okay.
I.
You know this is being recorded, so just saying.
So
not by me. I'm just saying there's people out there definitely recording all this.
So I'll be
recorded. Oh, Dave will definitely get a lengthy file on his Skype.
Yeah, but I just wanted to try to make peace and let everybody know that I'm not super hack. I don't feed information to people.
Super happy.
Again, I felt threatened. I heard stories about you. I've been hearing everything that's been said and seen what's been done, and I was protecting myself.
And that's exactly what I was doing when you're coming at me to use intimidation, using a company tool and intimidating me.
That's not what you. That was.
Well, it's your association with.
You weren't worried about it. You weren't worried about it 2 weeks later. You know.
Well, even though you said, "Well, this is for my protection, Scott, in case I have to go to law enforcement and stuff."
Yeah, well,
to me, that's still intimidation because of your association with Danny and others. And then Danny out there claiming that he's getting my info off.
I talked to Danny and I talked to Dave, and that's why you went after me.
It's because of
that's
I didn't go after you though. I don't understand that.
You threatened,
no,
your videos. You were saying
if putting out a public picture of you is threatening you, then I'm not really sure.
Well,
you are who you are. Your name is who your name is. Your legal government name and your picture is not a threat, bro. And that's what it was. It was the trolls out there that found you, right? No, but the trolls found you, Jay. Like who you are.
You exploited
it. They did though. They found you. They found your picture. They sent all that to me, right? And then putting that out there, knowing, like, having a right to know who you are legally, who you really are, not extreme chat, is not a threat, bro.
Correct.
You took that as a threat because you want to remain anonymous. You want to remain
that wasn't the threat I'm talking about.
You want to have a handle on YouTube. You don't want to be Jay. You don't want to be Scott Anthony McKinnon. I am who I am on here. You didn't like that.
You'll see because you talked to Danny.
You are on. People found you because
people found you. How is that a threat? People found who you are, bro.
Right.
So you couldn't go by your handle anymore, and that made you mad. But I've been on here, and my family's been on here, and I am who I am for fucking years. But you wanted to remain a handle, and people found who you are. I don't understand how that's a threat.
I was addressing you, Scott, not Shaft. You act like you're so like, oh, you don't give a fuck or whatever. My name is Scott Anthony McKinnon because you were found a long fucking time ago. You have to roll with it because there's nothing you can do.
Exactly.
So I wasn't found.
I'm down. I don't give a fuck. My name is Scott Anthony McKinnon from Nova Scotia. No, you were found years ago before.
No, I wasn't found. I came into the community as that.
No, you came in as the dick.
Whatever.
You came in as a dick sucker.
I literally came into the community as Scott McKinnon, and then my middle name is whatever.
Your old handle was dick sucker. What do you mean?
No, I became a handle after Monetize This 100 as Cake Stalker. That's about it. I came in as Scott McKinnon and nothing else.
Okay, well, first of all,
that was Cake Fucker.
I want to address a few things, and I'm not going to yell. I'm not fights or nothing, whatever. I just want to be able to have at least like 1 minute to say a couple things that need to stop, like right the fuck now. But I will say this first before I start. Scott, I understand that you're pissed off about stuff when it comes up with nieces and family and all that, whatever. Anybody would be, how do you say, anybody would be defensive for their family. I get that. I understand that. But let's go ahead and leave that for a second. Your sister,
vortex,
when she was talking to me, no, we were not friends. And I was telling her that she did need to get you into somewhere because I was worried about you, but we were not on good terms. She knows that, and I'm sure she still has those messages. Yes, she blocked me, and it was because of the day that I told you that I was talking to her as well. Number one. Number two, you need to stop with this bullshit that you've already admitted to the community multiple times that you lied and said, yeah, I've said, okay, I take it back. I said Danny beat up the girl. No, he didn't. Because those people were going to get sued by me, and I got a fucking deposition paperwork, and they fucking signed off on that and said they were not pressing any charges because they were going to go to jail because they fucking lied. I beat the dude up, and all I did was put my hand out and keep the girl away. You admitted that. But yet I was told yesterday you were on here ranting and raving and telling Luke Rojas that I beat women and that I beat up a girl at a party. That's an absolute fucking lie.
You said it.
I don't know that that's a lie because I never saw the paperwork. Just like you saying I go down on my nieces, you sick fuck. So don't tell me what I got to do, motherfucker. Send me the fucking waiver so I can beat your fucking brains in, bro. Shut the fuck up. Don't come on here trying to play Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Split Personality. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I can't stand you. I wish I could take
Danny, you got to understand the frustration. That's it.
You're a pussy, Stunty.
like a nice guy. Like, I really wish I could take your fucking life right now. You don't understand that.
Well, just
I'm
take
gonna
I'll end your life real fucking
Take
quick,
that
bro. You don't
fucker's
understand who the
life.
fuck you're fucking with. But
Take
keep running
his
that
fucking
fucking
life
neck, bro.
now.
Because you've been hot air in this community for fucking years, and you
Get it.
still won't say
Take
send
him
the
out.
fucking waiver. Because everything about you's a lie, and you try to make up stories
Take
about
that
me because I busted you
motherfucker
in every
out.
fucking lie you told. You psycho stalker.
You have nothing.
Fuck
You
out
have
of here, bro.
Take
You
him
proved
out,
nothing.
Danny. Take that fucker
I proved
out.
everything, and you actually proved not a fucking thing in the whole
You
community,
beg.
bro.
See,
Fuck
this
it.
is what-
Fuck
this is
off,
what-
Danny.
full-blown retard.
You're a fucking full-blown retard,
You're
bro.
a fucking retard, Scunty.
Billy-
CTE, fucking left hemisphere, right hemisphere. Don't know what one's kicking in. Yeah.
You have found where people work. You have found where people live. You find children.
No, I never.
safe,
It's all
full,
sent to me. I don't find shit.
blasted everywhere. And then you
One
think
thing that you don't find is anything about anybody correctly. No onyx. Went to rehab, not detox.
You're
Everything
a
you say is a
stubborn
lie, bro.
N-word, Scunty.
fucking liar. You're happy that you work at Sparkles now, and you're renting a
Right.
fucking 2008 Jeep.
Yeah, you're such a good troll, Danny. You're such a good troll.
Here we go. You know, like, this is what I didn't want to do. I was just going to talk cordially, but
Nah,
you can't
fuck
handle
him.
that because I've
Because you're on here telling me what I got to do and what I don't got to do when I didn't even see
Yeah,
paperwork.
Danny,
Oh,
there's
no-
no cordial between
No
you
one knows
two.
if you really even went to fucking prison. Everything about you's a lie, bro. And you're telling
Well,
me what
that's
to do
right.
after saying that shit about my nieces, bro. Who the fuck are you?
When you see me,
Nobody
you'll get to find
nobody really knows if you ever been in the military.
You've been threatening people in this community for years, Danny. No fucking different. You were gonna fucking be the father of Joe Cronin's kids. You want to talk about babysit the kids? You wanted to fucking father them, bro.
in costume with his friends. They're in a backyard with a fucking lattice and vines and fucking little nice, cute little picket fucking fence. They're a bunch of children, and he's wearing his daddy's BDUs. This motherfucker never went to fucking military. He lied and said he served in war. He fucking said that he was
Yep.
looking over people that were suicidal. No, they have people on base because I have many family members that are.
Here comes Danny's delusions again. Jealous.
Nah, them are true, dude. You were never in
no
a
vehicles,
fucking
not a home.
military.
Lives with mommy. Drinks his fucking
You ain't
face
got
off,
no
obsessed
fucking
with Scott's
tags from the
family.
military
Can't
neither.
anything that Scott's done improved in his life.
Them
Keep on
fucking
lying to yourself,
tags you
Danny, to
got
make
from the
yourself sleep at
military
night.
are fucking
Go
fake,
drink another
Scotty.
one, Danny. Go drink another one, bud.
Them tags you tags you got from the
Did you start
military are
drinking yet
fucking
tonight, Danny? Or you
fake.
just waking up again from another
I
blackout?
want to hear from Danny now.
Why you got fake?
Oh, Dundee
Why
wants to hear
you
from the other
fucking-
retard that lied.
Why you got stolen valor, Scunty, huh? Stolen valor, motherfucker.
Yeah, stolen valor. Suck my fucking dick, bro. But I showed my fucking
You
paperwork.
fucking
didn't I, you
stolen
motherfucker?
valor, piece of
Suck my
shit,
dick,
motherfucker.
Viking, stop.
That I
Viking,
gave them work,
stop.
that I helped fucking troops, and I
You
did help
fucking-
troops in that fucking base in St. Jean, Quebec. You guys just
You
can't stomach
fucking
it. Yeah, you
stolen
go
valor,
fucking lace up the boot.
fucking bitch.
Shut the fuck up. Both of you are fucking pussies,
You
bro. You never
fucking
fucking laced up the
stolen
boot in the
valor,
military. I fucking
cocksucker.
cursed the both of you. Shut the fuck up, bro. Fucking straight pussies, bro. Straight fucking pussies, dude.
Let's hear from Danny. Let's hear from Danny. And you
You're a
rebut.
fucking bitch and a joke.
The penguin, oh, big old pizza.
You're a
How's your
fucking
son doing that you never
bitch,
see, you fucking
dude.
deadbeat father? Fuck off, you retard.
Do not
So
fucking
anyway,
beat the
deadbeat
living
father
fucking
has a son
snot
doesn't wanna
out
fucking
of
see him.
you.
Sound familiar? Seems like a lot of people in the
I'll
community.
fucking
Yeah.
beat the living fucking
Bunch of
piss out of
fucking
you,
low life
Scunty.
fucking parents that never should have been.
I
That's
can't
the
wait to
right?
fucking choke
Never
you and stick my thumb in your eye.
You'll
and
do
blind
nothing.
you.
You'll fucking be dead soon.
I'm
you
gonna fucking
retard.
stick my fingers in your
come
fucking
on.
eyeballs and fucking
Right.
blind you.
Oh,
And
And
then
he gets
I'm
no
gonna rip
way,
out your
Rebel.
fucking throat, nigger.
Yeah,
David,
but Danny, you
try
were
me,
real
you
fucking
fucker.
quick. You're real quick that day to say Scott hasn't sent me any email, and then I showed it, and all of a sudden there's no waiver coming.
4 hours and you sent it.
You're a fucking
Nope.
clown, bro. You're a fucking clown.
Your channel. I fucking.
Yeah, just like the heavy bag videos and the kicks we were going to get for a year or two, Danny. Everything's fucking fugazi with
Nothing.
you, bro. Tony's right about you.
nothing. There's
Fucking-
nothing there.
Tony
Why
got
don't you go
fucking
get
right, bro.
fucking raped again, Scunty, you
You-
fucking bitch.
Get raped again? What? I'm not dumb, bro. What the fuck are you on?
You fucking special touch motherfucker.
you know what
You
I
know
want to
you
see
got
you fight
raped.
against?
Remember you fucking
You know
got
what I
raped
would
in
like to see
prison, motherfucker.
You know who I would love to see Scott fight? Dub. Like when I first saw Dub and heard his voice, I'm like, you know, it'd be a good fight.
Dub is
Dub
fucking
and Scott.
is almost, if not more, unstable than Scott. Dub would fucking kill that dude in 2 seconds. Kill him. I wouldn't want to see that because you'd witness a murder. Like
Danny, your delusions are very amusing, bro. You are the most jealous stalker of me I've ever encountered, bro. Your delusions are incredible.
Ain't that called the kettle black?
You're a 2-time Muay Thai champ, right? Muay Thai? Huh?
I like that
you're 2-time champ. You can't even hit a fucking heavy bag, bro. You can barely walk, dude. Look at you in the video of the Garguts champ. Look at that video.
Fat Albert.
It destroys your mental capacity. You looking at yourself, it hurts you. It hurts you to look at yourself, bro. You hate yourself because you're a shell of what you once were, Danny. Instead of repairing yourself and bettering yourself, you're letting yourself age and get out of shape. Go fucking do something about it instead of being jealous over me. Stop drinking, bro. Like, you clearly are an alcoholic. You can't stop. You're a fucking joke, dude.
Shut the fuck up, Cyclops.
Danny, it doesn't matter how much you lie to yourself. It's not going to become true. Stop writing delusions. You don't understand how sick you are, bro. You're sick. There's something wrong with you. Severely wrong with you. Morbidly obese.
Yeah.
You just keep writing delusions to make yourself feel better instead of fucking repairing yourself, bro. Like, you need help.
Not what it is at all because everybody heard
it. It is what it is, Danny. People don't want to fucking put up your bullshit. They don't want to fucking go through what I'm going through with you. That's why they entertain you.
What's the say whenever I talk to
him?
Oh my God,
can I
bro.
say something for Danny? Hey. At least he did own up to things he's done, and he worked his way back into people's graces. It's not like he just started attacking Scott again.
He's worked his way
I just
want
to say I enjoy my.
Wow, what a fucking feat to life! What accomplishment that is. Because that's how Danny has for companionship is you fucking losers on here, bro. I have a real life and friends. You guys don't.
You ain't got
that's the difference between us. I don't need to be here. You guys do need to be here, and you need each other. There's a big difference between me and all of you. Big difference.
Okay, Scott, you can say whatever you want.
No, it's not me just saying it, bro. And I'm sorry.
He does say whatever he wants. He says fucking lies.
Each other, and you'll only have each other in this life. Good night, because I got a job in the morning.
Yeah, you get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Get out of here. You're not wanted.
You'll only have each other ever. I'll keep stalking.
You're not wanted, bitch. Go away, you fucking comrade.
Jealous fucking retard. Keep stalking.
Get the fuck out of here,
keep stalking. Keep projecting.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
I just sleep if you got a job. Jesus.
Tomorrow on YouTube. I can't wait to put it up because I'm gonna blast Scott so bad on that.
You worthless fucking person.
I was gonna talk normal, but he can't handle it because I hate to say it. Shout out to my fucking brother Dave. Dave is the best, but I don't know. For some reason, man, I'm digging this dude's brain a lot fucking worse. And Dave is better than me. But fucking Scott is really fucked in his life when it comes to me. So anyways, what I wanted to say from the beginning was, first of all, Scott lied and said all this shit about me fucking beating women. It's not true. I have the paperwork. I have the fucking everything signed off where they said they weren't pressing any charges because they were going to go to fucking jail. He made it up. He's already admitted it like 3 times in the community. And then when he gets mad at me, it goes back to me beating women. Okay, that's been one of his little sticks for longest fucking time. The second thing is he cannot stand that I'm fucking sober. You know what? All of you, I've been here for a long time now. I'm going on, 7 years? All of you know exactly how I am whenever I'm drunk. Loose tongue. I sound like an idiot. I replay videos and I hear myself. I'm like, oh my God, that sounds so bad, bro. Like, I sound like a fucking complete retard. I don't drink. I don't drink or smoke or anything anymore for health reasons. I'm getting better. And I didn't have to get strong-armed by Dave, who controls my mind apparently, to get into fucking detox. My family didn't have to do that. Nothing like that. Okay? Scott gets mad because we make fun of him that he was living in his parents' basement for fucking ever. I haven't lived with my parents since I was fucking 18. Okay, I have my own home. I have my own property. I have my own assets. He's starting to say that now. He's taking my words and saying all that because he got his Twinkle fucking Barbie fucking Jeep that he rented from fucking Go Cars or whatever, 2008 fucking nasty ass little grungy Jeep. And then does weird things all the time. And you know what's funny is I can say all these things, and yeah, it's wrong to me. Yeah, it's wrong to me, and I'm doing some dumb shit, and I'm being a fucking smart ass. But I'm also speaking for a lot of people because there's a lot of people whom I shall not name because I'm not like that come to me behind the scenes and say, you're doing God's work. And this is a swear to God. And I'm going to say that directly to you, Jacob, because this is your stream. So I'm going to direct that to you as well as everybody else. But I want you to hear it because I'm not going to lie to you on your stream. I have had multiple people multiple, and they are more than welcome to come forward and say, "Yep, he's right," because I did say that. I said it. They say I do God's work whenever I come down on this dude, because this is the kind of shit that he fucking pulls. He has caused so much chaos, hurt, weird shit. He's the one that's brought children into this fucking community and talking about schools and all this stuff. He's called CIA. He's called fucking FBI. He's called RCMP. He's called police stations. He's called military. He's called fucking National Homeland Security. He's saying that the military and the police are telling him he's allowed to go around and murder people and that he's going to murder Dave. He's told me that he's going to murder me live as well. He's told Chino that he's going to murder him as well live. You know, this is a very unstable character, and now we're going to go ahead and fucking face off Danny, the one that can talk some shit and be like, haha, and laugh at you and get you wound up. And then you have another guy that's saying, I'm going to murder you. I'm going to find you. I'm going to do this world tour. I'm going to see Dave first. He's fucked. I'm going to see. Oh, Scott always says now he lives in Edmonton. He said he was going to fuck up Nikki how long ago? Nikki hasn't been touched. And Nikki fucking hates Scott. And Nikki wishes fucking Scott, not Ken, but Nikki wishes fucking Scott was dead. He despises him. And I don't blame him. I feel the same way. He ain't gone nowhere. He was supposed to go fuck up Ken. Ain't done that. He was supposed to come down here and fuck me up. Ain't done that. He never posted anything about no emails, fax, or whatever for waivers. He's got to have that because my hands are registered. He hasn't done it. So you know what? If I have to take a fucking lick and spend some time in a Canada jail and see how that's like cool, I'm in a Canada jail. I'll call y'all from there. Put money on my book and I'll do lives. Call me. You know, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to see this dude. I'm going to see this dude. All this stuff is bogus. And everything that I'm saying right now, what I'm about to say, I actually got from Tony. I heard Tony say this about it a year ago. Tony told somebody in his chat, and I happened to be there where me and Tony were like, cool, you know, I was hanging around in there. Tony said something that stuck in my fucking head. He said it once, and it stuck, and it never went away. He told somebody, you don't have to prove nothing to fucking nobody that you don't give a fuck about. And I was like, that dude just fucking, like, did that dude just say like a fucking haiku? You know, like, was that some like religious fucking hardcore shit? That makes sense. So I haven't given Scott anything. I wouldn't take a shit in the woods and show Scott, because he would be on Google Earth and find the shit and then try to find coordinates exactly where I shit to find me. You know, like, what do I need to show him? What I do need to show him, obviously, for this to get through his head, is for me to see him personally. You know, that's just where it's going. And there's one other thing too that I'm going to say that I don't like that he says, and I'll shut up and I'll let somebody else talk. I'm not trying to take over RP stream at all. Scott says that we control each other and we use each other. Okay.